the city of Cincinnati is paying over $8 million for unlawful arrests that were alleged to happen during the George Floyd protests. My name is Paige Sparks. I'm a lawyer, and you're going to see some parallels here. The city of Cincinnati and Hamilton County have recently announced they reached a settlement related to claims by 479 plaintiffs that allege that their constitutional rights were violated during the protests after the death of George Floyd. In the spring of 2020, massive protests erupted nationwide after the murder of George Floyd, including in Cincinnati, Ohio. In response to the protests, former Mayor John Cranley implemented a 10 p.m. curfew. This curfew meant if people were out past 10 p.m., they would be arrested. According to the lawsuit, there were hundreds of arrests, mostly related to curfew violations for people protesting past 10 p.m. In 2022, a class action lawsuit was filed on behalf of those 479 protesters, alleging a variety of constitutional violations. The plaintiffs specifically alleged that curfew was unlawful because it required mass arrests of people if they were protesting, which is their First Amendment right to do. The lawsuit also alleged that police misconduct related to those arrests would chill free speech rights and prevent people from protesting. The lawsuit also claimed mistreatment during the arrests. The city is paying $8.1 million out as part of the settlement, which will go to the 479 people and the attorney's fees. When you do the math after the fees, each person should be expecting to get between $12,000 and $13,000 as part of the settlement. Another important part of the settlement is that the police department will be required to implement new policies for domestic disturbances. They're being issued a new handbook and protocol on what to do so that this does not happen again. As part of the settlement, the city and the county both deny any wrongdoing or legal liability, which is standard, okay? We see that as part of every settlement agreement. But the fact that they're paying that massive amount tells me differently. While they deny any liability, the city says that they're making the most responsible choice for the taxpayers. The county will be paying $65,000 as part of the settlement, with the city paying the rest out of judgment bonds. Now let's talk about how this may apply to ICE and all of the allegations of excessive use of force, unlawful detainment, and being stopped without suspicion or a warrant. We are seeing ICE do the same civil rights violations now as we saw during the protests then. So I predict we are going to see astronomical damages, maybe even more than this, in lawsuits to come. So hypothetically, if someone sued ICE for an unlawful arrest or excessive use of force, guess who pays that settlement? So let me know what you think.